Hey everyone, welcome to the table. Alright, so I just got Tommy. Um, and I'm actually super excited to get her. There's a couple main reasons why I was getting her in the beginning. She could be very useful in later marches. So let's go over, how you get her. Let's go over her artifact. Let's go over her special and what she and why she kind of valuable in a certain march. So check you guys out later and watch the intro. Alright guys, so we are just gonna go over this. She's not fully cooked yet, so she's only level 49 and she's at 25, okay, on her boost. That's okay because she is not gonna be my main march. What she is a backline shadow support, okay? You get her in the Sparks of Galaxy event with all the other shadow and holy immortals. What's cool about her is that it's her special. So, causes confused to a random enemy unit for 6 seconds. If the target is being confused that has less than 70 or 50% troops, and with her artifact at 70, it will increase the damage dealt to the entire enemy by 15 seconds for 4 seconds. So basically, it makes the enemy hit the other person. Okay, so this is a control special, and it is cool. Okay, that is the second reason I got her. The main reason I got her is for in my other marches I don't have a support lightning march. Okay, so if we come over here and we go over my support, I do not have support usually for my lightning march. This is going to change up a little bit, but when I have Theo in my main march, which I do switch between pretty frequently, lightning is without a support person. Yeah, you could put Ditto in there, you could put something like that, but and I don't have Cow yet. So we are going to use Tommy in my lightning for support. Okay, so that opens up a whole nother possibilities of having my lightning support team actually use support only skills. So I can free up my front line and I can use escape in the back. If we come over here to skills, there are now vitality touch, the kind of the new ones. So it's like soul synergy. I can use soul synergy on the back line again. I can use this one to free up more spots for my frontline defense, because there's only 3 slots, and especially if you have a frontline damage dealer, kind of limits you a lot. There's also life protection that you can use for that's only support only. So there are many aspects and good things to get a support person that you can use interchangeably for your lightning march. That is the main one. That is the only one that doesn't have it, and he does. Chow is there, but it's gonna take a little bit to get him because he's kind of expensive to get right now. So back to Tommy. So she's super cool. So her artifact though, what it does is that when you get a good one, this is healing, so you're gonna want the surge. There's a surge one that comes out and it gives you dodge rate. I think that's the best one, and it's gonna make her do her special really fast, and it basically buffs up from 50% the target troop affected to 70. So if they have 70% or less of their health, then this is going to trigger for additional damage that they cause onto their enemy. So that's super cool. Of course, with her her skill tree over here, I'm gonna use it as increases the damage of the back line. But that's going to be later. I don't know if I'm going to invest too much onto her because I'm going to move on to other Shadow and Holy Immortals. But this is just a good option to get, especially if you're kind of early in the Shadow kind of game. I've seen her used, and she's quite helpful. One of the key takeaways is that her energy regen is super huge. So 129 without her artifact, and she still has 5 more levels to boost, so she will be on point with Quinn with the amount of energy she does get right off the hop. So that's her in a nutshell, guys. She's super cool. So you get her in the Sparks of Galaxy. Her special definitely confuses one random enemy for 6 seconds. It can be countered though with control immunity. So Alex is not going to be affected, and I believe Hannibal is not going to be affected. So super situational. The main reason why I got her is so I can have an extra support person for basically my lightning march. So I can throw that in there, and if I'm against the right people, I can throw her in there and use certain skills that will help me along. So that's super huge. And then basically her artifact just boosts her special from 50% to 70% target effective by how much health they have left. So, and definitely get the Surge one. Okay, Healing Light is good, but the Surge one will be better, and it will complement her fast energy regen. So that's Tommy in a nutshell, guys. So go get her. Get her and just add her to your team, or maybe just throw her in there whenever you can and just see what's going on. So thanks for watching. Check you all later.